Utah, and we hung out together for a few days. We did a lot of work. We did a big worldwide thing with it. We rocked it, of course, for a time we're the #1 promoting team on this here little third rock around the sun. So we've used that as an example, and this is pulling us into where we are tonight. And that is, if it's really, really good, that's the cookie that you can lose a pound a day, because come on. So we have since, for a long time since then, said, man, if we had a real traffic source, like those rich guys do, like those famous people do. And I want to mention something, and I'm going to save it for Ross to come drop names. But the biggest movie stars on the net are in your back office on videos. They're coming in drip, so each month they'll be adding more. You will not believe the people that are going to help you with traffic. Additionally, we are adding new programs and new software every month for members, no extra cost. It's like you just walked into the mall and you thought you were headed into a 7-Eleven. But as soon as the doors opened, it's like, surprise, you are here. Because we have stuff for you that is going to drip content in membership areas that you will absolutely love having. No more money, no more expense. And by the way, when you refer to people, you're paid. Refer to people and you're paid, and then you get all of this stuff free. And we may, if I can quit talking here in 4.25 minutes, we may have let Rob share some of the mastery of what he has created in his marketing system for us. And by the way, Rob is vice president of one of his last companies, did over $50 million in sales online.
President, though. I wasn't the vice president.
Oh, did I say vice president? I am so sorry, man. I just want to flog myself when I say something wrong about you like that. All right. And by the way, you guys, you can tell I'm giddy with happiness. All right. So if you can get real traffic of real interested people with credit cards, real interested people with credit cards that are interested in what you have, so they'll buy from you and you make money. To me, that was like having a cookie that you could eat a cookie and lose a pound a day. That's like fantasy. We have, look, I got this thing. I got to get a picture. Fantasy traffic. We have fantasy traffic. Now, I'm going to hit some stats in a little bit, but I'm about 2 minutes out from letting Rob share a couple of things with you. And I said I wanted to give you a state of affairs and welcome you. So first thing I want to do along that line is to say we are rocking, we are healthy, we are awesome, we are debt-free. Corporations are involved in this, and we have done a partnership, a collaboration with Mr. Rob Hanley and Mr. Ross Goldberg. Now, Ross Goldberg was the vice president, one of his things, vice president of StomperNet, and they did, I bet they did over 50 million. I'll have to find out. I know Frank Kern wrote one of their opening sales letters and did 16.5 million off of one email. And then Ross did the second one. So we're going to show you, and you know, I paid 10 grand to go hear Frank Kern, and I'd pay it again. The guy is awesome. But that's the kind of people that we have hooked up. You're going to be in more and more and more. We have not unveiled the all the stuff behind the curtain. All right, so finally in my last minute of this segment, Rob and I talk a lot. Well, what's the stats? What's the numbers? We're very interested in real numbers. A lot of us, and you are probably like Rob and I, it's fun to get excited. It's fun to buy things. It's fun to spend money. It's fun to dream. But it's also a whole lot of fun to actually make a profit and make a significant profit. So one of the things I want to go over with you today is our traffic today. And you know, we can pull the screens up and show you if need be, because it's pretty fantastic. I had over 100 sign-ups to my personal list using nothing but a traffic program from the NetMillionaires Club. And last time I checked, had this many new orders, 6 new orders today so far from one traffic program. Now, obviously, if one feels that good, I think I might get 20. So with that in mind, I just wanted to say, hey, let you know we're excited, let you know we're healthy, give you some stats. And I want to let Rob talk to you for a moment, and then I'm going to go over a couple of business things and a how-to thing or two, and then we'll be all done, except we're going to launch you out of here with a really good way for your income to do this real quick. All right.
Okay, guys. Well, hey, first of all, I guess kind of quickly to acknowledge here, I usually do this in the beginning of a webinar, and Paul just is, always as entertaining as and animated as he is, which is why you guys love him so much and why everybody does. I usually like to tell people, first of all, 10 o'clock at night, who gets on a webinar at 10 o'clock at night on a Friday or 7 o'clock at night? You do. So you guys are hungry. You want to make money. And it shows. So you do whatever it takes. We got a lot of people on here too. So anyhow, congratulations for getting on here, I would say, and it's going to be time well spent. Now, some of you guys, I'm recognizing names of people that have been inside my system, which is called Automated Funnel Pros, and I'm going to take back the control here, Paul, for just a minute. And
will my screen go off the air when you do that, so I can look up passwords and stuff?
Yep.
And get some screens ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, everybody can see my screen right now. You're looking at the Net Millionaires Club. I'm pretty sure. Let me just go back over and look at. Yep. Okay. So, all right. Let me go over to Automated Funnel Pros here. And this is the marketing system. I know that, like I said, I see several of you on here that have been in Automated Funnel Pros for a while. And, some last week, some today, some an hour ago, some half an hour ago. This is our system, and we set this up to do really. Originally, this was kind of for everybody to be in and use and do for any project, but really, Paul with you guys and the size of his list and everything, like guys, really just dominated this right now. So I told him a while ago, just whatever you want, we'll go ahead and we'll just build it in and do it. So there is a lot of things in here. I guess let me just kind of cover some of the stuff that's in here. Is there's capture pages. There's a whole bunch of capture pages. There'll be more. There's what we call persuasive tours. There's a ridiculous off the chart contact management system. There's you can drill down and look at more stuff about your prospects. Advanced tracking, email systems, email broadcasts. There's just so many things in here. So I'll kind of give you a little bit of a preview on it, but there's a lot of stuff that's very cool. Like every single time one of your prospects comes back, and when I've been testing pages, the system texts me. So that's one thing I think is really super, super cool is that if you have the system set up the proper way, and I'm going to go through a couple things if that's okay, Paul. I don't want to do a full training on how to use the system, but maybe I'll highlight a couple things, and then we'll.
Yeah, I'm digging what you're saying.
Okay, so we'll do some more. We'll do some more trainings too. The system was really intended from the beginning to be kind of self-contained. That there's videos to show you how to do things, but and there's a frequently asked questions, and of course we've got a help desk. But come on here, let's see. Go ahead, let's log in. Everybody can still see my screen. You can give me a, just so I can see the difference here. Give me a 1. How about that? I always see people say give a 1 in the chat channel. So excellent day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Velma. Nice to see you too. Okay, so we're in the back office here, and I'll show you one thing that's really cool. Is this is what we call our dashboard. Pretty much on almost on every page in the top right-hand corner. Sorry about if you can see my pinwheel or beach ball, it's my browser probably with GoToMeeting, but on almost every single corner or a lot of the corners, there's a link here that says there's a video. So always look in the top right-hand corner of a particular page. And then also, by the way, underneath resources and training, in this little section here, you'll see system training. and every video is actually in there. And I'm actually still adding a couple into the system right now. So the one thing I want to tell you, I always like to tell everybody right off the bat, is the system is really, really powerful. It does some really amazing things, but at the same time, it's really easy to set up. And so I don't ever want to have anybody, I don't like talking about what I don't want. But I guess I'll say it anyway. I don't want anybody to be overwhelmed. I want you to actually have confidence. So my whole intention right now is to just relay to you that it's easy and to give you confidence. And I'll show you just a couple of things that you need to set up. And then if you have any issues at all, you can contact me. Some of you guys have contacted me in the past. A couple of you guys have even called and talk to on the phone, or you go through our support desk. Amy, who is my administrative assistant, runs a support desk. She's been with me for 5 years in some of our marketing systems. She's a real sweetheart, and anything that she can't answer, she sends to me, and I make sure it gets answered and handled. So this is the dashboard. This is like what we call your main thing, and I'm not going to go over everything. I'm just going to show you a couple things I really like a lot. You're going to come over to your profile here, and you go into your account settings, and under your account settings, you're going to see my information here. You'll see your name, you see your phone number, and some stuff like that in here. But one thing I'm actually gonna change this video in the top right hand corner regarding your phone number. Oops, sorry, the screen keeps bouncing around. Because one of the things I forgot to do when we were testing some things out is the system can actually place a call to your prospect for you, and it leaves them a pre-recorded message. So Paul's got a great one. I like to think the one that I did is pretty good. It just says, "Hi, this is Rob Hanley, and I want to congratulate you for putting your information in." I'm going to reaffirm them and say, you just stumbled onto the greatest business ever. People are making a ton of money here. And then I tell them like what to look for. You've probably been redirected over to take a look at this, and I'll tell them look at A, B, C, and D. Also there's an email that the system sent for you. It does all of these things. So
Rob,
yes,
I am so sorry. I hope that's okay, and if it's not, let me know. But can you see me?
yeah.
Because I've been holding my hand up, pointing to it, going, my hand's up, my hand's up. But
Oh no, I can't see when I'm looking at my own thing here though. So I'm sorry.
oh, okay, all right. I just wanted to throw something in his conversation in that I'll be somewhere in the house or out in town doing stuff, and my phone will go
Yeah,
cha-ching. I got an interesting thing. And what will happen is it'll say, Bob Smith just revisited your web page.
yeah.
And if you want to, you can click here and go see which page Bob Smith just visited and which pages he's been on. And by the way, we just sent Bob Smith your recorded message that goes, thanks, Bob Smith, for coming back and visiting my webpage. Now, I may be goofing off, but my system that Rob set up is doing stuff that I have never in 18 years been able to do before, and that's what you guys get. And the last part of this is Captain Jack. A lot of you guys know Captain Jack. He's pretty big in internet marketing. He came over, he drove a couple hours away, called up and said, hey, let's go out to dinner, which I knew he was going to work me to do internet stuff, which is great. Hi, Jack, if you're on. And he got his system set up. It took about 19 minutes, start to finish, recording everything. And when he left, it was working for him. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that in,
Oh,
Rob,
that's good
because you're,
stuff. That's
it
really,
is
really, really
stuff.
good stuff. So, what's going to happen? Maybe what I should do is maybe I'll do a little demonstration on one of the lead capture pages. What do you think about that, Paul? And then I'll come back and show everybody what it does and how it does it.
All
So,
right, you just have to watch. I'll watch what I say and stuff, but don't get into too much instruction,
I
and
will,
I'll try to quit talking so much.
okay, I'm going to make this. I'll wrap up everything in about less than 5 minutes. Okay, guys? Because my tendency is always to kind of train and do instruction and stuff, and I don't want to do that right now at all. I think there's too many really exciting things. But I went into my marketing pages, and then I'm on lead capture pages, And down at the bottom is a couple pages that we put together for TNMC, for the Net Millionaires Club. And there's a bunch of ones that you'd really, you might like a lot. And what we're doing here is, and by the way, these pages were proven to be very effective. So we didn't just come up with these just out of the blue. There's a lot of these pages were proven from some of the top internet marketers to be extremely effective. I mean, people are spending tens of thousands of dollars. And so it's kind of called a two-step. I won't, again, I'm trying not to do too much training, but what we do on this page here is we just tell people just some very generic information. We say, click over here, put your email in, that's all. And then after they do that, we redirect them over to this step 2, and we offer them a little kind of a bonus. Paul calls them, I love his thing, he calls them flash text messages. So instead of telling people, hey, we'll text you, he comes up with it. It's his marketing brain, flash messages, and then there's also specials and some things like that, which I think, again, is part of the brilliance overall that he has. So you have this in your system as well. And so if I pop this over here, I come to this. The first thing that's going to happen is when somebody puts their email in here, is it's going to put them on, they're going to get a message from you. And also the system is going to send you a text message, and it's going to send you, oh my God, Paul, my phone actually just now, I got a text because I landed on this page. How do you like that? So
Nice.
literally right this second, just because I went back to this page, I got a text. So
I had to take my phone out of the room because after getting 104 signups today and those orders, it was like,
it's a lot. So it's a lot. So anyhow, you put your email in here, and it's going to put the guy, your prospect, on your autoresponder. They're on your list. You own that list, and they're going to get a personalized message from you. It's already pre-written. It's done. We already set it up for you. You get a personalized message from you, and then you're going to get notified by email, and you're going to get notified by a text message that they just went to your page. And then after that, I'm not going to opt in again. I'm just going to do these separately. But normally they do that, and then they're going to be automatically sent to step number 2. This is we'll send you instant flash text offers. It pre-fills in their email, and then they just put their name in, they put their mobile number in. And when that happens, if you have it set up the way that we have set it up, and you can change it however you like, then they will get they'll have to verify their phone number with a code. An SMS code is instantly, like within 2 seconds, it's texted to them. And so they'll have to put this in another page. And then right after that, they're going to get a text message, and then they're going to get a phone call with a welcome message from you, or they can. So if you're having, we can set this up for you. If you don't want to record your own message or something, Paul can record a message. We'll make sure everybody has it. But it's pretty cool stuff that we have here. So it's going to blow people away. And then the final thing it's going to do is it's going to redirect them over to your Net Millionaires site, where people can go and sign up. And here I just got another text because I landed on this secondary page here. So that's kind of what it does. It's pretty amazing, I think, if I'd say so myself. And then there's a couple little things here I'll go through, but as you can see, this is the lead capture. This after we go through step number 1, where what we're saying to do is to go to this step 2 over here. It talks about what the message campaign is. There's 2 lists. This one's step 1. This one's step 2. And I won't go through too much more, but there's a lot of really, really, really cool things that this does, and you really do have the best marketing system. And I can tell you, we really have made this, very, very custom for everybody that's in Net Millionaire. So that's pretty much all that I would say right now, Paul, and I'll turn it back over to you.
All right. If I can be presenter for a minute again.
Yep, you are now.
If you want to do that for me.
Okay, and I can see your screen.
Really? Because I can't.
You can see the blue windows, your desktop. There you go. Yep.
Okay. Thank you. Let's see if I can move this. I will move this if it takes me the rest of the evening. You know the panel that sits up on the screen that file view, hide control panel. There we go. Thank you. All right. Now let me move the video screen. Let me show you guys something. Automated Funnel Pros. I just changed screens back because I don't want to lose. I have something set up for you guys. All right, so I'm just going to go to Automated Funnel Pros. Auto, A-U-T-O-M-A-T-E. My gosh, it would really help my career if I could spell. Okay, you guys, hang with me and watch this. And this is really quick and real fun. As a new member, you would just log in. And all you need to do is go to your profile. Now, I just did a bunch of videos, so that's why this is going to go so quickly. And you go to basic setup. Now, when you go to basic setup, all you do is cut and paste your affiliate link to the marketing or to the NetMillionairesClub.com right there, and you're done. And you're done. And all that about the paths and what you do and setting it up, you're just done. Now, you can do more if you choose, because all your emails and all your stuff is now set up. That's all you did. You logged in, you click that button, and you hit save. And it says successfully saved, and down the road you go. And some people go, well, what do I market? I don't know what to market, because I get links that go, I did that, but what do I market? Well, you just go to your video pages. Now that little thing is setting over the screen. This is amazing. That one little webcam deal. All right. You just go right down to here, the stuff that Rob was just showing you, and that's your link right here. Boom. Now, later on in the lessons, he'll show you which text box to click and all that to have it do text and to have it do all that stuff. And the only thing that I want to show you here is the two things real quick. First is message campaigns. You guys, it's all written, it's all done. Rob's system is all set up to where whatever link you just entered, look, Net Millionaires Club Step 1 and Step 2, and it's right there. And here's all your messages. So you can just click the pencil to edit them. All right, so let's go look now at dashboard, because I was giving you guys some numbers earlier, and I didn't even know about this, and Rob told me where to go look for it. You see leads today? 107. You guys, that means I have had 107 people sign up for my autoresponder.
Today.
If you add 100 people a day to your list, you're going to be very wealthy in not too much length of time. And I did all of this off of the Net Millionaires Club traffic. So now this little list is almost 700 people. And in the last week, 400 of them have come in. Well, we're only on, I don't know, 4 or 5 days of our pre-launch, and now we're getting ready to go into launch soon. And with that, let's look at your launch funnel. So your launch funnel is about that long. Boom. Click here and get your traffic app free. Now they can see the TV commercials. They can see the About Us team, facts, they can click the Try Our software and everything else, but all roads lead to success, which is right here. Click here to get your traffic app free. So that's the sales funnel. Now, here is our membership area, and I want to show you a couple of things in here that are fabulous, and then I'm done, and we'll be back to Rob, and soon we're going to do a wrap-up and call it a night. We're about 33 minutes into this, and we're going to be, I don't know, 45 or 50 minutes, and then we're going to call it a day. All right, so a couple of things I want to mention. Up top will always be your home page. Here's your order traffic, meet the team, members, member update. Let me show you something on order traffic, you guys. I have never been as excited about traffic as I am about this project. For myself, when I was talking to Rob today, I said, Rob, I got to go. I'm going to buy some traffic because I'm seeing that my traffic works out good. And in later calls, we'll get into stats. You spend this much, you get this many clicks, your list is built by this much. On your front end sales, you make this, and their first month when they renew. So we'll do all that stuff. That's just not what tonight's about. So you can see the different kinds of traffic. And I'm doing this for non-members because they have no idea about our secret weapon traffic. And our premium clicks, you guys, they work. That's what I can tell you. So you guys, you can meet the team. Ross will be on some calls. Get to see my pretty picture and Rob in his Trump tie, looking good. All right, down at the bottom, members log into your affiliate area, contact support desk. You can easily cancel, get facts real quick, and all our legal stuff. Last part is I want to review. I want you guys to watch Paul talk if you get a chance, because what I'm going to do is be putting member videos in there on occasion to just kind of let you know new stuff that's up. How to make money is what to do in your affiliate program. The marketing system is what Rob and I have just been going over. The video room is kind of cool because you're going to get more and more and more stuff. So let me show you what I mean by that. And you will see Stephanie Frank, Mark Joyner, Ray Edwards coming in July, Yannick Silver, and you'll see we have really, you'll see people in there going, are you kidding me? These things are like what I mentioned earlier. I paid 10 grand the last time to go hear Frank Kern speak, him and Kevin Nations at the Hard Rock Cafe in Las Vegas, Nevada. And we have that quality of people that you're going to be able to see speak. And you're going to do it because you are a highly esteemed, regarded VIP member of the Net Millionaires Club Traffic. So don't get overwhelmed. Start here. Do what's first. You can do just what I did and wear your shirt and get your coffee cup and all your cool stuff. Show your pride. And when I go out in my Net Millionaires Club t-shirt, I'll occasionally have people go, what's that? And you can believe I am happy to tell them. You can come here and see our television commercial that is live right now. I'm buying 200 of them a week, and some of you guys are already getting involved in being on that kind of advertising. Okay, so that's the review of your members area. This app took 2 months to make. It is a combined experience on the net of about 40 years of I'll just say very successful. We're probably, I'm going to say we're probably responsible for 100 million in sales, if not more, on the internet. And I'm saying it on a recorded video, so I'm not kidding. So that's who you have that built this app. Our people are in the back adding and doing more and more stuff all the time. And if you refer 2 people, it is paid for. So here's what I'm going to recommend that you guys do. And this is, I'm going to close this segment with this part. Step number 1, you go to the marketing system and you get that and get in if you're not. Step number 2, do this first and find out a little bit what's going on as you start watching videos. Step number 3, order traffic. Get you a traffic package ordered. Go big, go strong. Come on. I'm not saying that for my income. I'm saying that for yours. I'm set, you guys. I can buy all the traffic I want and make money with it. I'm good. I am being my best to be a blessing to you to help you. And when you go into these training modules, you have more than you ever, I mean, you're not going to get this anywhere else. There's Ross right there at an internet marketing event, and you'll see all of these.
I met somebody where you just
let me turn that down.
That
guy that he brings out has made multi-millions in internet marketing that you're getting ready to learn from. So look at our accordions with the networks. You're going to have guides. It's rich, and it's none of it filler. It is all the best traffic from the strongest people to make you the most money online possible. Okay, with that, Rob, if you want to do a closing thoughts or whatever you want to do, I'll follow up with that too, and we'll be done.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. And again, like I said, great job everybody showing up here. And man, Paul, by the way, every single person, I watched the counter go up. Every single person stayed in here. So I don't even know what to say. You guys are a bunch of wild Indians. You know, that's just crazy. But it's that good. I think that people are that hungry. And you know, if you could sell, if there's one thing that's a good thing to sell online, it's traffic. And the reason is everybody needs it. So you need traffic for this because it has an affiliate program, but you need traffic for anything. And so even as we were writing the autoresponder, the email messages, you know, one of the things I wrote I try to make them a little bit funny because they got to be opened and then they got to be somewhat entertaining when people are reading them. And one of the things that came to my mind was that you can't be voted off the island, which it's real. You know, it's a reference to the reality TV show Survivor. You can't be voted off the island when you're the traffic guy. So if somebody ever has a project or something like that, then they can introduce you and say, hey, this is Jonathan, Francis, Jacques, Ron. Well, what do you do? He's the traffic guy. He's the guy that brings the traffic to it. He's the rainmaker. You can't be. They don't vote the guy off the island. That's the guy that brings the
I'm gonna
food.
make it rain.
They don't vote the guy off the island that gets the firewood or that wins all of the competitions because they need him. Everybody else kind of filler a little bit like that, but you have a really valuable role. And I'll tell you, some of the traffic sources that I've had over the years, they didn't have affiliate programs, whatever. I guarded them. I had, I kept them pretty close to the vest. And the amount of money that we have that Paul that was put together here with the push button traffic, it's like I don't know 50% less than anything that you can buy out there. That's legit. That's legit traffic. There's a bunch of traffic that's not so great, but this is stuff that actually, they're real people with real PayPal accounts and real credit cards, and it's not a bunch of robots or something like that. So it's a very very good thing to have, and you're in a good spot. You're in a really good spot, and so the intention here when I'm talking to Paul is to have people come in and join, and then to stay. So what you're seeing right now is the worst that it's ever going to be. It's never going to be worse than this because there's things that are going to be added to this. And then there's going to be things, honestly, that either I don't say that don't work or whatever, but the stuff that there's going to be it'll be changes. Stuff will be cut out, stuff will be added in, but it'll be getting better all the time. And not only do you have the ability to click a button and have traffic go to your site, but you've got one portal that you can learn all kinds of different traffic techniques from as well. And you can learn about what all these things are. So you can master kind of one at a time, one at a time. It's a very it's a very cool thing. I mean, people ask, what kind of business are you in? I'm got a traffic business. This isn't a high up, by the way. This isn't some kind of nonsense, stupid traffic where it's a what do they call that, Paul? Like where everybody goes there, everybody's pitching a traffic exchange. I mean, yeah, you can get.
Yeah.
I suppose. Look, I don't have a really high opinion of those. I think if you filter those out to people, you can be okay. But that's not what this is. This is like real people that are they're not trying to pitch you on their stuff. They're just open to buying stuff. So that's what I would say. Great time, great place. Be excited. Be a sponge and learn. And um, you're in a good spot. The life can be very different in a month or 3 months or 6 months or a year. It can be very different for you, in a little bit of time. So I'm all done.
That was awesome. Hey, Rob, how do I get my screen to show?
I'm looking at your screen right now.
My goodness. Next time we do these, when you're a presenter, if you take off screen, because I had no idea that I was showing my petticoats. Okay. So if everybody can see my screen, I want to show you something very, very real. Look at the real-time clock. This is right now, ladies and gentlemen. Most people will never do this because they're scared or they can't. So just look, I want you to see. Now, when you see no more charge to Mr. X, if you're a Mr. X traffic member, which is where this program was born, and you join the Net Millionaires Club, I have told members that the first time that you make a payment to the Net Millionaires Club, I make you free in Mr. X for life. Now, that is only up through that before this month. Because going forward, you guys get to make commission on that program too and get to use it, and you don't pay a dime. But it's not forever, or nobody'd make commissions on it, and I want you guys to do it. But I want you to look at the clock as things come in and notice what we have. Here's somebody revisiting. Lead, 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 lead. Now, here, look, 803, 805, 808, 808, 818, 820, 829, 32, 37, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. And these are leads coming in, you guys. And look, people coming back and revisiting. I can have them getting a phone call or a text message or anything. Oh, hey, you're back on the page.
You get a
Rock and roll, baby. That's just so awesome. So, what... And by the way, look, here's an order that came in. Here's a couple of payments that came in. These are all in the last few minutes just since we've started. And so I just wanted you guys to see it's real and it's really happening. And this is how it all works. And so I was really proud to spend 700 hours on this. Oh my gosh, Rob and everybody had to put up with my mouth for 2 months, 17 hours a day. And Rob and I are real pleased to get to bring this to you with Ross Goldberg in the background so far, but he won't be in the background forever, just putting in the licks, man. And that's the Net Millionaires Club. We're really happy you're here. You get your plugged into the marketing system, and you get traffic packages. And if you want to, go ahead and break the mold and log into some of the stuff that we offer and learn how to get your own traffic. This is the real deal. It's not filler. And I think that's it for me. Go get your shirt. What do you think, Rob? Think we're done?
All done.
Do we want to ask anybody if they want to ask a question on chat, or do we just want to call it a night because it's 9:46?
So these webinars are recorded. That was one question that came up. I have to render it. We'll probably send this out. This is the best of the best. Small learning curve will call for some help to set up. Yeah, here's the thing. Great, a great comment on that, Marvin. You don't have to learn everything all at 1 second. Especially one of the things I like about the way that the traffic is set up on the Net Millionaires is it's all categorized by different things. So the main thing is just have confidence. First of all, Paul had said you could set everything up on the marketing system in a few minutes. And then there's not like a rush on the traffic.
Right.
There's not like you can click a button and get traffic to come to your site. You can learn different things. This is intended to have you be here for have you be a member for a long, long time. So I'm really glad to hear you. Say that. Let's see here. I fill out the application, but I never got the code sent to my phone. Can I show him how to do that real quick?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that, okay, Theodore? Because that's not always the easiest thing. So, by the way, this is kind of advanced what I'm going to show in a second here. And so now you should be seeing my screen. So this is kind of advanced. You don't have to do this. So Theodore was asking about a code for the text messages and things like that. So you're still around, right, Theodore? Give me a yes and a Y in the chat channel. Okay. All right. So I'm going to assume that you're still there. All right. For everybody else, this is how you do it. You come over to this button over here. What he wants to know is he wanted to know about having the thing do a code for when the person, okay, there you are. So when the person puts their phone number in, that it sends them a text code. And this is where you do it. You go under email, text, and voice. And you know what? I apologize because I don't actually have a video in this section here. This is a pretty critical section. I recorded one. It's actually on my desktop right now. And
we have it in our members area.
Oh, there's one in the members area? Okay, good. So here, hang on one second. Just bear with my computer for a second. And okay, so what you'll do is first of all, you should read the directions as well in here because we tend to just go right past them. But here's how you do it. There's 2 steps, or kind of 1 step, but there's 3 choices in here: voice message, text message, and then this is the one that we're talking about right now, Theodore, which is SMS code. Real person verification. It sends a random 6-digit number via SMS, which is a text message, which the visitor must enter this code in before continuing to the tour page or receiving any marketing messages. And it looks really cool, by the way. So the way that you do it is you just select whatever option that it is. Okay, this one, or in this case, we're going to say this one. And then you're going to come down and you choose, it kind of attaches. Think of it this way. It's either this, or this, and it's going to attach to one of the lead capture pages. Now, we sure do have a lot of lead capture pages, as you can see. Got like, I don't know, a lot. So the one that we're going to do here is we labeled them very easily for the Net Millionaire Club. It's TNMC, and it's step 2. Remember, step 1 just has the guy's email. Step 2 is the page that actually has the guy's phone number. So again, you click on this radio button here, you click on the drop down box, and you're just going to scroll down until you see TNMC. In this case, it's step 2. We click on that, and then you're going to click save. That's pretty much all that you do for that. And then once you do that, then it's going to bring a list of all of the different things that are here. And see, it's going to put it like in the bottom here. So see, it says step 2 randomly. That's what this is. And it's attached to step number 2. Similarly, I think we got like, let's see here. These are a bunch of tests and just this is a demo account, by the way. So it's got some bogus stuff that's in.
I'm getting lost.
You're getting lost?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know. It's lost. Let me just show you again. It's really simple. So I will delete this. Okay.
That's what I got confused at because I don't ever see that in my members area, I guess. Okay.
Okay. So there's a list. This list is this is a demo account. So there's a lot of things in this list. Okay. I'm just going to show you one. So pretend that it's empty for right now. All that you're going to do, Theodore, is you're going to come to this page here. You're going to go to email, text systems. You're going to go to this link right here. Okay. That's what page we're on. Let it refresh. Then you're going to come over and you're going to simply click on, let it refresh here. You're going to click on this button right here that says SMS or text verify. And then you come down and you select the page that you want it to verify from, which is going to be the Net Millionaire Club step 2. And all you do is hit save. That's it. That's it. That's all that you do. There's nothing else to do. It's all done. If you wanted to send out a text message too, dare I go a little bit further, then you can click on the radio button here and you'll go back to the exact same page, which is this TNMC step 2, and you'd say, this is Theodore, Theodore, and then you type whatever you want. It's 160 characters. Sorry, I misspelled your name, but it's 160 characters, and it might say something like, this is the greatest system, or look for an email in your spam box, something like that. Whatever it is, you can put whatever you want, and as soon as they opt in, Theodore, and they actually verify their phone number with that code, then boom, they'll get a text message. And if you want to do a voice message to really complicate things, then you'll click over here to create one. I won't do that now. That's it.
Oh, that's so awesome. I'm like, yeah, we're dumping information, turning this into training school.
Sorry,
okay, everybody.
I'll do more training, guys. Just hit me up on anything that you need.
Rob, you want to am I a presenter? Can I be heard?
Yeah, you can be heard, of course.
Okay, I just want to say, Rob is a teacher, you guys, and he has a heart to make sure everybody can do this well, and you'll find that out as you talk to them and do their support. I'm not going to show my screen or anything because I'm going to just call it an evening and go, I really appreciate that sign up. I turned my phone back on once I said, I don't have my phone in here because I went, wow, if everybody could hear orders coming in, that'd be fun. So anyway, I really appreciate Rob's time. I appreciate all you guys' time. Thank you so much for being here. We got in under an hour, and we will have more of these, and Rob will send the recording out. And I want to say, for me personally, I just speak a blessing over you, and I thank God for you guys, and I just hope that you, your family, and your loved ones are very blessed through this venture. And with that, I'm done.
Amen.
See you guys.